Yo, what it do, casuals? Welcome back. It's been a minute. My fault on that, but I'm back. I've been pre-recording a lot of videos, and it's going to be massive. You know what else is massive? Anyways, we got Ulberg versus Reyes, and let's take a good look at this card, guys. I feel like this card isn't bad at all, man. I'm just kidding. This card fucking sucks, man. This is the only good fight on this card. I'm telling you. Everyone else, who the fuck are these people? Okay, yeah, Neil Magny. Oh my god, Neil Magny. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I've never met like a Neil Magny in person, bro. I never had someone look in my face and say, yeah, man, I love Neil Magny. Get the fuck out of here, bro. But yeah, man. Yeah. Everyone's fucking nobodies. We don't... Look! They don't even have pictures. But, anyways, let's get into it. These are my predictions for this fight card. Let's get into it. We got Lomba and Alexa. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all on this one. Dude, I think this is going to go to Alex. I feel like she's going to get it done. I feel like she's the better fighter in a lot of cases. She got the submission round 1, okay? She has grappling, all right? And this bitch, she's ranked, but I don't think she's gonna win this. I'm gonna be honest. Every time I see her fight, she wins via decision. It's always boring, and I feel like she has no grappling, and she's gonna get taken down and get submitted on some Charles Oliveira type shit. So I'm gonna go with Alexa, round 2 submission. And dude, these guys aren't unlocked. How the fuck am I supposed to predict if I have nothing to go off of? I'm just kidding. I know Brandon No, I don't. Like, look! There's nothing! What the fuck do you want me to say about this? Let me just flip a coin and see what I think about him. No, man. I'm just gonna go with Brando. It just sounds more tough. Let's get it, bro. He's gonna win via decision. Actually, no! Fuck that! Round 1 KO. All my money on Brando. This is the heavyweight division. The blob division. I can eat as much cheeseburgers as I want, and I'll still make weight division. But, let's get into it. Michael and Luna. Dude, again, who the fuck is this? Nothing to work on. Absolute fucking nobodies. But, I'm gonna be honest. I think Luna is gonna get the job done. I've seen her fight a few times, and she's not bad. She doesn't really get the finish. She's more of a decision merchant. But I just know way more than fucking Michael. Who the fuck is this person? There's nothing to go off of. I'll click on their profile. Watch. 0 wins, 0 losses. We're going with Luna here. Luna's probably better striking, better grappling, just all around, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to New Zealand, bitch. And then we got, yes, sir, Colby versus Jose. Dude, who the fuck are these people? But, let's get into the point. Yo, I think my boy from Australia is going to get it done. I'm going to be honest. Colby's going to get it done. He's fought. He's just got more under his belt, He did get completely mogged by Poirier's brother. I know that happened. I know they just fed him to Poirier's brother, which is crazy. But, I feel like he's going to get the job done. I know a lot of people say, look. He's the KO wizard. He's called the KO wizard. But ready? He's called the KO wizard, but he got submitted. The fuck you mean you're called the KO wizard and you get fucking submitted? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. This guy's going to lose. This guy's coming from the Contender Series. I watched his fights. He's not that good, man. You can't name yourself the KO Wizard and get fucking submitted round 1. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Then we got Jamie and Ronaldo. Bro, these are like the fuckers in your random English class you never talked to once. But, yeah, man. Okay, let's take a good look at Jamie. He has some activity, but he's getting brutally slimed, and I think he's going to lose this fight. All right? He's been knocked out in the first round, his past 2 fights. He's going against Ronaldo, and, he's not really good either. He's coming off 2 losses himself, but the difference is with this kid. Alright, both these kids suck. I want you to understand that. They both utterly suck. But, Ronaldo, the difference between him, he's not getting knocked out the first round. He might get dominated the fight, but at least he can survive the 3 rounds. And that's why I feel like he's going to get this done. And then we got Jonathan versus Elliot. Dude, fucking Jonathan, bro. Jonathan looks like a stoner begging for a 20 so he can get a 3-5 outside of a gas station, bro. Holy shit. And then you got Elliot here. Dude, he looks like the guy to get pissed off at you because you cut him off. But here's the best part. You didn't cut him off. You're fucking 2 car lengths ahead of him, and he's fucking honking at you for no reason. That's what Elliot looks like. But to be honest, Elliot kind of sucks, dude. This guy, he's lost to KO. I saw that. And the fights he's won are via decision. They're all decision. These guys suck. This is going to be a boring card. But yeah, I think Jonathan's going to get it done. Fuck Elliot. I just don't see it, man. Dude, I feel like Jonathan's going to get it done. And then he's probably going to say some corny shit when he wins. He's going to be like, I fought so hard. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. Yo, this guy's white as fuck, bro. Is this guy even human? Anyways, we got Cameron and Adrian. I'm just kidding. We got Cameron and this goober. Now, I'm going to be honest. I was looking at their resumes and, dude, I'm going to be honest. Adrian, I'm just kidding. This guy's going to get it done, bro. He has way more experience. He isn't 1-1. He actually has experience. He's won fights. He's lost fights. But here's the thing. He actually won fights, you know? And sure, he got mobbed by Michael Pereira. We all have seen the highlight. But, dude, this dude's a marauder at middleweight. This guy's the boogeyman. No, he's fucking not. But he's gonna send this guy back to the fucking regionals. So I guarantee you that. And then we got, yes, sir. I've been looking forward to this one. Nav, and I ain't gonna try to pronounce that. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, man. Dude, who the fuck are these people? I'm not trying to sound like a casual. Alright? I know all the hardcores are gonna be like, dude, how the fuck do you not know this guy? Dude. Like, tell me with a straight face you're a fan of this guy. I don't know who this guy is. And by off rip, I feel like he's gonna get it done. He's the undefeated fighter here. This guy's just a blob, you know. Couldn't continue, you know. Like, draw. Like, what? These stats are so weird. And I'm going to go with my boy from New Zealand. I feel like he's going to get it done. He's undefeated. He's coming up. And this guy, he's just fat. And apparently, in this last fight, he couldn't continue. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm assuming he took a shot to the balls. No more kids. But, yeah. My boy from New Zealand. I say round 2 KO. And moving up from the prelims, we on the main card. Still don't know who the fuck they are. Let's get it, yeah! We got Tom Nolan and Charlie Campbell. Now, Tom Nolan, big train. This dude, this guy, he's actually been winning his fights, and I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna say via decision. Now let me tell you why. He's just been more active. He's done more to prove that he's a better contender. Charlie here, this guy hasn't really done anything. He went out there, got a first round, fluke KO against my boy Reyes, and then he fought some random brought him to decision. So I'm gonna go with my boy Tom. Round 1 KO. I see it. And then we got Justin Tafa versus Louis Sutherland. Now, again, who the fuck is this person? But I'm going to be honest. Dude, I actually watched Justin Tuffy fight. He's going to get it done. Round 1 KO. I promise you, he's going to get it done. Round 1 KO. This guy's going to be clip farming. All right? It's going to be competitive for like a minute. And then this guy's going to get overhand and it's over. All right? This fight shouldn't go any longer than 3 minutes. My boy Justin's going to get it done. Round 1 KO. Then we got Jake Matthews versus Neil Magny. Dude! Okay, I'm going to be honest. Neil Magny via decision. I feel like this guy's just going to hold him against the fence. He's going to be boring as fuck. He's basically just going to hold him against the fence and hit him with these pussy-ass shots. But he's going to do enough to win the fight. And Jake Matthews, you know, he's up and coming, but he's not going to win. All right? Neil Magny, he's just like gatekeeper at the top 15. And, dude, this guy just won't. Like, I swear, you either have to be super good to get past him, or he's just going to send you back to wherever the fuck you were. So, Neil Magny via decision. Probably, yeah. And then we got Jack Jennings and Raman. Dude, who the fuck are these? Just kidding. I know Raman. Dude, my boy's actually gonna did it. The Savage! The Savage! He's actually gonna get it done. He is coming off a loss. And he's had some controversial decisions and fights. But I feel like he's gonna get it done. Because when it comes to Jack, I don't feel like he's gonna get it done whatsoever. He was submitted in his last fight. He KO'd a random can, and he got KO'd by a random can. So, there's not much to work off with, except my boy Raman. Let's get it. The Savage. Probably, like, round 2 KO. Nothing special. Then we got light heavyweight. Jimmy Kurt versus Ivan. Let's get it. Yo, I'm going to be completely honest with you on this one. I think Jimmy's going to get this done. I actually watched Jimmy, and I was watching his fights, and he actually gets the job done. He got it done via round 1 submission. He did get submitted, and he's been to a lot of draws. He hasn't really been that active, but I feel like he's going to get it done. He's more experienced than Ivan. Ivan, like, he was good in the regional kind of area, but this guy got mogged by everyone else. He's on a 2 losing streak. UFC's literally about to let him off with this one. Dude, my Jimmy, get it done via decision. Let's see it. I can't wait to see it. And then here's the big one. Carlos Ulberg versus Dominic Reyes. All right. Dominic Reyes could have the greatest comeback in UFC history. He went toe-to-toe with John Jones, beat him, got robbed, and then he went on a brutal losing streak, KO losing streak, keep in mind. And now he is back, but I hate to be that guy. I know everyone wants to see Dominic Reyes wins, but it's not going to happen. Carlos Ulberg, he's going to get the job done. He has better striking, better grappling. He's going to outstrike Dominic Reyes, and I don't think there's going to be a finish, but I feel like Carlos is going to win probably a decision, and it's probably going to go to distance. We're going to see Dominic Reyes confident in the first round, very active in the first round. But then he's going to realize how good Carlos Ulberg is, and we're going to see him fall apart, and we're going to see Carlos get the W via decision. And yeah, guys, casuals, those are my predictions. Ulberg versus Reyes. Dude, I'm going to be honest, this is going to be a really boring card, but I promise you guys still tune in, because you never know, bro. You never know. This could be the card of the century, but we just don't know. But yeah. I'll see y'all casuals later. Thank you for the support. I will be dropping more videos in the future.